Day 4 of the Acolyte opens on Kofar, where we see our Jedi Wookiee for the first time. He is a single man. But Osha and Kimmer arrive on the planet and begin their murderous mission. They have to act quickly because they only have 3 hours of daylight remaining. Keep this in mind, it will be crucial. Osha observes the Jedi as they continue their training over on Coruscant. Now that she has seen her sister and established her survival, she is leaving. She thinks May is the Jedi's problem and that she has given him enough trouble to leave without even saying goodbye to Sol. Sol and the other Jedi converse about May and her potential master in the interim. They wonder if this is a splinter cause, and there are rumors that it might be a Jedi who has been training her all along after killing 2 Jedi Masters. For fear of starting riots, they choose not to notify the Senate, and Master Holden is entrusted with removing Kilnaka from his position and snooping on May instead. Along for the ride will be the other Jedi. When Sol talks to Vernestra, she questions him about May's continued existence. Sol wonders if they can make a deal with her because she won't go quietly. After speaking with Osha, Sol determines that in order to become closer to May, she must enlist as an advisor in the Jedi. He thinks May can return to the light side and doesn't want her to suffer harm. She's eventually persuaded because she's still family. Yor demands that Osha give up her gun on Kofar, but she resists. He quits up trying to use the Force to just take it from her, and they move on. Yord says he only wants to help her and keep her safe while they stroll. However, Osha makes the point that Yord must be prepared to kill May if necessary. The Jedi go through the jungle with Basil serving as their tracker, but they eventually lose him and get lost. Unfortunately, even though Osha is the most important part of this plan, he ends up falling behind too, and the party is faced with a winged beast. Sol destroys one of them right away with his lightsaber. That brings an end to it. In the meantime, May is beginning to lose confidence in her goal. Despite her initial insistence that they must hurry and that they should run, Kimmer chooses to give her some alone time to relax. Anyhow, May captures him as soon as he departs. She has already killed 2 Jedi Masters, but she has made the decision to abandon her goal. She intends to oppose her master by becoming into a Jedi. She is certain that if she shares what she knows, everything will work out. When May reaches Kilnaka's house, she also sees Basil standing immediately outside, who lets out a loud cry in the wilderness upon realizing he has a contract with her. Fortunately, the Jedi emerge from the woods quickly, and May seeks safety within Kilnaka's home. When she arrives, she discovers that a lightsaber has sliced Kilnaka. It's a pity he wasn't simply stabbed in the stomach, he could have lived. Nevertheless, even though May appears to be the guilty party, everyone gathers outside the home and discovers May's masterful approach from the woods. The Jedi instantly brandish their lightsabers, but every Jedi outside are knocked back by this masked Sith using the Force. The review of the episode. The 4th episode is basically a total sleepfest, in contrast to the delightfully awful 3rd. The chapter is only 28 minutes long, but it feels like filler throughout. This show has such awful speech, which is made worse by the nonsensical actions of the characters. May has now killed 2 Jedi, and she is starting to doubt her actions. And she needed to stop since she's tired now even though she wanted to hurry? And after only 3 seconds, Yor decides he no longer desires Osha's gun. Obviously, Amandla Stenberg's flat acting, if you can call it that, doesn't help much either, since nothing on screen has any depth and she doesn't manage to convey any sense of gravity or emotion. This show is so ridiculously bad that, even halfway through, it still lacks any feeling of drama, tension, mystery, comedy, unless you find the whole thing hilarious, or action. It appears that there is currently no possibility that this one will change the course of events.